Oh, nice, nice. What I
Yeah.
love about this is this constant thread of your curiosity, right? Your
Mm,
curiosity to ask the guy in the rich home on the affluent side of
mm,
Orlando, hey, what do you do to afford this house? And
mm,
then your curiosity to be like, hey, how does a hair salon and a
mm,
barbershop work? You know, that
mm,
curiosity to understand the business. And then it seems like you're really good at executing as well. Because I mean, to be able to come in off the street not knowing anything about the business, just knowing that okay, I like a good haircut too, like everybody else. So then say, okay, let me expand this to the point where the place is not big enough to suit the demand that we have. That takes some special types of skill, right?
mm.
Now I
I
know
never
that
thought
you,
about that. I never thought about that. It's funny that you said
yeah,
that. Something, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Mm,
man. So I want to dissect that a little bit. So I know you have a proven track record in media, marketing, and marketing communications, and all of that. But where does that come from? How does that work? What was your formula? All right, so it's good that you know you understood the business. But what was your formula? What did you notice that other folks who've been in the industry for 10, 15 years did not notice?
So I'll say this, man. The fact that I didn't do hair, the fact that I wasn't, somebody who performed the services, I could look at things from a different perspective, right? So I always tell people, just because you are good at frying chicken doesn't mean you need to open up your own restaurant, right? Because there's a different skill set, right? Just because you're good at the technical side of a task doesn't mean you're good at, building a business or building a scalable business. And so I think the fact that I didn't know how to do hair allowed me, or I wasn't one of the people that was performing the technical services, allowed me to look at it as a business opportunity that I could potentially scale, right? And it just gave me a different perspective. I didn't look at it from how many clients could I get. I looked at it from, how many chairs can we fit into a building so that I can fit as many, people that are working, and then how can I market and advertise that can drive traffic to the business, and so that I can then, I'm bringing business to somebody who's actually performing the service, and then I'm getting a percentage of their service. So in essence, man, it was the same model that you have in real estate, man. In real estate, you have people who are licensed, right? And so in the hair industry, this industry, these people are licensed. They're professionals themselves because they have to go get those professional license, and then they have to have their license underneath, a larger entity, right? And so in real estate, I got to have a broker, right? I got my real estate license. I'm a real estate sales professional, but I got to have my license with a real estate broker. In the hair industry, right, I have my cosmetology license, right? But I need to work out a shop because, I don't want, if I do hair out of my house, then, what's the purpose of getting my license? I don't need a license to do hair out of my house. And if I want to be professional, then I need to work out of a shop. And so I actually looked at it the same way I looked at the real estate business. And so I said, okay, this is a business. This is not just, cutting hair and things like that. This is a business that in any business, you got to find a way to be able to scale. Um, yeah.